Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mielle and I'm here with a new video. As you can see by today's title, today I'm going to be showing you my updated wash day routine. If you are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you are a returning subscriber, hello, let's get settled. Go ahead and hit the like button and let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is remove my wig. Now, back in the day, I used to just rip my wigs off sometimes, like if I was feeling real impatient or I just was rushing. But I'm going to do this the right way, especially because we're on camera. So I'm going to be using the Flawless Illusions Lace Glue. I just ran up the steps. We're going to be using the Flawless Illusions Lace Glue Remover. The directions say apply on adhesive area. Reaction time is up to adhesive buildup, which is as short as 30 seconds. Wipe residue and rinse off with soap and water. It's on there pretty good, I will say. I've had this wig on for exactly a week. Today is Sunday and I did my hair last Sunday. I'm gonna go ahead and braid off the frontal. I'm gonna start by just dropping the remover wherever there would be glue. I'm gonna let that sit there for a few seconds and then I'm gonna start trying to peel back the lace. Okay, I can feel it loosening, but it's still not going anywhere.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
The itches is not coming off.
3 hours later.
Since we're at this point, I'm just gonna try to get the rest of this cap off camera, so I'll be back. It took entirely too long, but this braid out it's kind of cute and it's kind of cute. Like if it was a little bit more put together, it would be kind of cute. Because it's getting late, I'm just gonna explain what I'm about to do and I'm just gonna fast forward through the clips. First, I'm going to separate my hair into 4 quadrants and then I'm gonna take each of those and split them into 2. The first step in my wash day routine is detangling and pre-pooing, and I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Everpure Bond Repair pre-poo, and I'm gonna wet my hair using my mister. Hey y'all, so it's editing Ronnie. So like I said, I just take the spray bottle, detangle with the brush, and then apply the L'Oreal pre-poo and repeat. Not gonna lie, I got a little nervous here because after I sprayed my hair, there was no texture coming back, but I promise it's gonna come back. Just keep watching. The reason I'm doing an updated wash day routine because I now wanna prioritize having a hair routine and making sure my hair is healthy. In my previous wash day video, I used only the L'Oreal Bond Repair system, but I've now switched back to Olaplex just because I think it works better. It's what I'm used to, and I feel like if not for Olaplex, my hair would not be as healthy as it is. Okay, so you're supposed to leave this on for 5 to 10 minutes. I will definitely be leaving it on longer. I'm about to do some stuff around the house and then prepare to wash it out. All right, welcome to the shower. So first I rinse out the pre-poo and then I go in with the Olaplex No. 4 Bond Maintenance Shampoo. While shampooing, you always want to make sure that you get a good scrub on your scalp. I did shampoo twice, even though I only show you guys 1 rinse. I had a lot of glue in my hairline that was really difficult to get out. It was really annoying. I probably won't be doing any lace for a little bit. Now I'm using No. 5, which is the Bond Maintenance Conditioner. I definitely use a generous amount of conditioner. Just because my hair is in braids, I wanted to be able to penetrate through the braids. After applying the conditioner, I let it sit in my head for about 5 minutes before I wash it out. This is me washing out the conditioner. After this, I'm going to apply a hair mask. I put a towel on my head, but I didn't let my hair dry completely. I guess I didn't show you guys the mask, but I'll leave a photo here. It's the Mielle Rosemary Mint Strengthening Hair Mask. The instructions pretty much say to smooth through your hair from roots to the ends and leave on for 15 to 20 minutes. As you can see, I'm detangling first. I would normally use my brush, but I couldn't find it. But after I detangle, I apply a generous amount and then twist it. And I'm just gonna keep doing this until I complete my whole head. Since this part is just me repeating the same thing, I'm about to start yapping. So first, I want to say I honestly don't know what my true hair texture is. I believe it grows out 4B, 4C naturally. Now, I've had to argue with people all the time because they don't believe me when I say this. They just try to tell me that I don't have 4C hair. But I will say I do use a lot of heat on my hair. So my hair is going to get heat damaged or heat trained, whatever you want to call it, over time. So the curl pattern has loosened. So for the time being, I'll say that I have just type 4 hair because I have a whole bunch of different curl patterns going on, but I think my hair grows out 4C. If someone could tell me in the comments what they think my hair type is, that would be very helpful. However, there are some things that I know for a fact about my hair. Like I have low porosity hair and my hair is really fine. Now, it might look thick and full because it's coilier in this natural state, but really, my hair is kind of on the thinner side. My hair has been color treated in the past. It used to be a brown color, but then I dyed it black. And I would dye my hair black occasionally because the color fades, but I haven't dyed my hair in probably over a year now. That's why I love Olaplex and I love all the bond repair systems, just because it really helps undo some of that damage that I'm causing, as well as prevent future damage. I really want to try the Redken acidic bonding repair system because my one friend keeps telling me to try it, but that right there is super expensive. So we're just gonna have to hold off on that because Olaplex is getting the job done for me right now. I recorded this video almost 2 months ago, but since then I've been washing my hair every 2 to 3 weeks consistently, and I've already seen so many improvements. I need to do better about putting heat on my hair, but it's like an addiction. My intention was to braid my hair after this just to give it a little break, but that didn't happen. I ended up doing microlinks, which you'll see in the next video. So like I said, it says leave this on for 25 minutes, but baby, I was tired, so I just went to sleep.
The next day.
To be quite honest with y'all, the next day was actually about 2 days later. Now, I would not recommend this. I would definitely recommend following the instructions, but I'm just telling you the truth. This was in my hair for over 48 hours. Here, I'm just washing out the mask and taking down the braids or twists. Now, normally I would leave the braids or twists in until I get out the shower, but I really wanted to see what my curl pattern looked like because I hadn't seen it in a while. I am impressed with my curls after, just because, like I said, I put a lot of heat on my hair. So every time I see curls, I'm just happy. So of course my hair is soaking wet, but again, if you guys could tell me what texture you think this is, I would really like to know. Okay, so we finally made it to the last stages of this video. I'm gonna be blow drying my hair and I'll show you guys all the products I use. Please keep in mind that these products work really well for me in the heat styling because, as you can see, I have minimal heat damage. Everything can be found on my Amazon storefront, and that link will be in the description box. I've had this blow dryer for years. I love it. It works perfect. I would usually be more thorough with my blow dry, but when I did this, I thought I was getting my hair braided, so I didn't really care to have it silky straight. Now look at that shrinkage. I didn't even blow dry it the best I could. And I know that I need my ends clipped. Y'all do not have to tell me. Sometimes I just freestyle it and try to trim my own ends, but I really don't trust people doing my hair. That's why I'm the only person that does my hair. Hopefully I can find somebody near me that I can learn to trust and have them do my hair, because I'm getting tired of doing my own hair, to be honest. But those prices though, can we talk about the prices that these beauty service providers are charging? Now, I am a service provider myself and I try to be reasonable, but some of these prices that I see are ridiculous, which is why I just continue to do everything myself. Like, the economy is crazy. I'm not paying $300 plus to get my hair braided. I rather struggle to do that myself. So for the time being, I have to settle for DIY everything, and I'll probably let my boyfriend cut my hair. I'm just gonna speed through the rest of these clips because there's not much to see. I just blow dry the rest of my hair. Again, I didn't blow dry it bone straight because I thought I was gonna be putting knotless box braids in my head. But thank you guys for making it this far. If you did, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified about my next video, which will be a microlink iTip install. Go ahead and like the video and leave a comment. I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah, I just wanted to say I've been seeing the comments on my previous wash day routine video, and I am working on getting that clip-in video for you guys. I got the wig clips in the mail. They're on the way, and I already have the hair. So just be patient with me, guys. But thanks again, and see you next time. Bye.
anything for you. Sacrifice my life to be your wife. I'm gonna be there for you. But if you break my heart, I go date your father.